Welcome back to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Tim Laird in our kitchen theater at Paristown. If you haven't been down here yet, you should make sure to get down here. There's always something going on, indoors and out. From festivals to flea markets, you can eat and drink at the cafe, do some shopping at Stoneware and Company, or come see us here at the Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs Kitchen Theater. And Kevin, this time we're cooking with TJ Harville from the Rackhouse.
And I'll tell you what, by any notion of applause, I think he started out pretty good with the corn ribs, huh? Wow. Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you. Thank you.
Before the commercial break, you heard Maggie's testimony on it, and I have a feeling everybody else thought the same. I saw all the corn cobs coming back empty, you know what I mean? Like
It's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Yeah, right? All right, well, we're moving on. We've got a little game coming up here. And I don't mean like we're not playing a game. No. We're talking about
Game cooking.
Game cooking.
Anyway, tell us about this dish, TJ.
Awesome. So this is our rabbit dish. So we've got it in a couple stages here, so you can see kind of how we do it. So this is traditional, like a French confit, which means that the rabbit is cooked in fat. Traditionally, it's its own fat, but rabbit don't really have great fat, so we use duck fat, which is much, much better. So we'll get the raw rabbit legs in, and we will cure them for about 3 days. And that cure is some more brown sugar and regular sugar, salt, and dried thyme.
Okay. And when you cure it for 3 days, is that? Tell us about that process. Just
So that process. So we're gonna show you that process. So what we do is we'll take some towels, and we'll lay them in a half pan here. We'll take our rabbit, and we will generously coat it with as much cure as we possibly can. Get as much on there as we can. So what this does is it's going to season the rabbit leg, and it's also going to it's going to kind of concentrate those flavors.
Why the towel?
So the towel helps pull out the moisture.
so it keeps it dry.
So it keeps it dry. So if it's just sitting in there, all that moisture that comes out of the rabbit's just going to sit in the bottom.
Makes sense.
So every day we'll change out those towels, make sure we're bringing all that moisture out of there, and letting all that flavor go inside of the rabbit. So we'll let it sit like that for about 3 days.
Okay.
Then we'll pull it out. We'll rinse it off really good. Any excess salt, sugar on there.
Okay.
And then at that point in time, we'll take another container, and we will take that rabbit, and we will cover it in duck fat.
Oh, here comes the flavor.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, duck fat is flavor. It's if you've ever cooked duck breast before and all the fat that renders off that,
It's
oh
amazing.
my gosh,
it's
just tastes,
amazing flavor.
It's incredible.
So we'll cover it in duck fat, and the great thing about the duck fat is you can use it multiple times, and it's just going to get more and more flavor.
Excellent.
And so then you put it in the oven, low and slow, about 225, and then that's it.
And that's what we talked about, low and slow. It always
Low and slow, yep. Low
right.
and slow into the magic oven.
Well, we'll do that, and while that's sort of cooking, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we will finish up the rabbit. That's a little game going gourmet, as we've said throughout the show. So we'll be back with TJ Harville from the Rackhouse in just a moment. Stay with us. How do you like that?
If you like Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs on TV, you'll love to see it in person.
Great time.
Fabulous.
Join us at the Secrets Kitchen Theater in Louisville's historic Paristown.
This is a great experience.
I love that.
Get your tickets now online at mintjuleptours.com. Watch Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs on TV and see it in person by going to mintjuleptours.com.
It was outstanding.
Make your reservations today.
Still cooking.
Appreciate you sharing the secrets. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Kevin Harned. We are here with Tim Laird, of course, and TJ Harville, the executive chef over at the Rackhouse. We've put the little rabbit in the oven. We'll let that cook. I know, Tim, as we were going into commercial break, was saying let's learn a little more.
Yeah, tell us about your background, TJ, where you started cooking, and tell us a little bit more about you.
So I'm from Winchester, Kentucky.
Okay.
Was born and raised there.
Homegrown.
Yeah, homegrown. So I started cooking with my mom when I was like 10, 11 years old. I grew up in a family that hunted a lot, and so we ate a lot of wild game growing up. We didn't always go to the store and get hamburger all the time. It was a lot of ground venison and rabbit, and it was great growing up. I really enjoyed it, and it really shows through in my cooking.
That's what I see. All right, well, let's jump back. The rabbit is ready to come out of the oven, so take us through the final steps.
It is. So as the rabbit comes out of the oven, when it's finished, what we'll do is we will get a nice hot pan, which this one is nice and hot.
Yeah.
And we'll take, so this is the confit rabbit leg. So this is it finished. So it takes about 6 hours.
Wow.
Which is a good amount of time, but it takes about 6 hours.
Fall off the bone good.
And it will fall off the bone. It's very, very tender.
And that duck fat just, gives it that flavor on top of the seasoning and everything.
It does. It does. Yep, it
What
does.
a treat. Is everybody going to get
so.
a taste of this today?
They are. Everybody's
What do
going
you
to
think
get a
about
taste
that?
of this. Yeah. So we'll throw it in a nice hot pan, and we'll work it around that pan a little bit to get a little color on it. And something from my training growing up, I did a lot of French cooking. So we do a lot of basting in our kitchen, which involves a lot of garlic and a lot of thyme and a whole lot of butter.
Now you're talking. Mama would be proud.
Right. And that's just going to add more flavor because really the rabbit has been cooked thoroughly, but now you're just crisping it up a little bit, adding even more flavor.
It was
to this.
seasoned because we cured it, one.
Right.
Then
3 days.
Yeah, then the duck fat in the oven, and now getting a nice little
And so now we've got
crispy brown on it.
Yep, we got a little bit of color on there, and then we're just gonna baste this with all that butter that's been flavored with the thyme and the garlic.
Another French technique, getting that butter all over your protein there. And it actually gives kind of a nuttiness flavor to it too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Once the butter cooks a little bit.
The butter as it browns has a very nutty flavor. So it just adds a really a depth to the dish that wouldn't be there otherwise.
That's the thing with French cooking. It takes some time, but it's worth the wait.
It's really technique and time and again, using fresh ingredients. And
It does. It takes a lot of time and care. This dish from start to finish, when it walks in the back door, takes about 4 days to make.
so the thing to do is go to the Rackhouse Tavern,
Yeah.
so you don't have to spend 4 days at home. This is the best and easiest way to do it.
All right.
What do we have here?
So we're gonna put the dish together.
Okay.
So this is a grapefruit and whole grain mustard vinaigrette.
Oh, nice.
That goes with that. And so we're gonna start by just putting a little bit of that on the bottom of the plate.
That's an interesting flavor to pair with this.
It goes surprisingly well with the rabbit. And it also goes well with the broccolini. So we've got some grilled broccolini here that will go on around the bottom of the plate.
Wow.
And then we've got these little lovely little potato croquettes that we've made. So these are potato croquettes with some bacon and some goat cheese and some chives in there as well.
All made in-house.
All made in-house. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Excellent.
that's not a tater tot.
No, that's yeah. There's a lot more flavors to that than there is a tater tot at home.
So then we'll just take the rabbit and we'll sit it right there on top.
Wow. My mouth is watering.
Yeah, and so it never hurts to put a little bit more of the put a little bit more of the foam right over top of the rabbit, and then we'll finish it off with just a little bit more dressing right over the top.
Wow.
That looks incredible.
The leg of rabbit confit. It's amazing.
Awesome, thank you.
Who's hungry? I'll tell you what, I hate to end the show. I like more secrets. That was wonderful. We appreciate you being here.
Awesome, thank you very much. I appreciate being here. It was a lot of fun.
Folks that are wondering where the Campbell House is or the Rackhouse Tavern, tell them how to find you.
Awesome. So we're at 1375 Broadway in Lexington, Kentucky. It's a Lexington legend. I mean, it's been there for a long time, and it's a great place to visit.
Easy to find. TJ, thank you.
Awesome. Thank
we
you very
appreciate
much.
it.
Appreciate
we
it.
have to say goodbye today. We'll say thank you to TJ.
Thank you all. Thank
we
you.
appreciate you all being here as well. And if you're looking for a seat in our studio audience, it's easy to find. Just log on to mintjuliptours.com and don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. For Tim Laird, I'm Kevin Harned. We'll see you next time.
Want to come see us in Kitchen Theater? We're giving away 2 tickets every month.
Enter to win by subscribing to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
When you subscribe, you'll be able to watch Secrets anytime you want.
Subscribe and win at youtube.com/secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. How do you like that?
If you like Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs on TV, you'll love to see it in person.
Great time.
Fabulous.
Join us at the Secrets Kitchen Theater in Louisville's historic Paristown.
This is a great experience.
I love that.
Get your tickets now online at mintjuleptours.com. Watch Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs on TV and see it in person by going to mintjuleptours.com.
It was outstanding.
Make your reservations today.
Still cooking.
Appreciate you sharing the secrets.